Hi students, welcome to plus 2 computer class. So in the previous video we discussed about the various control structures of PHP. Control structures or control statements of PHP. For loop, while loop, then do while loop, else, if else, switch statement. So all these are familiar to you that we already seen in the previous video. So in this video we are going to discuss a new term in PHP, that means arrays in PHP. Arrays in PHP, there are three types of arrays present. First one is indexed array, second one is associative array, and third one is multi-dimensional array. Okay, so three types of arrays in PHP are indexed array, associative array, and also multi-dimensional array. So these three arrays we are going to discuss along with the syntax and also one small example that we will see. Okay, then so what is our topic name? Arrays in PHP. Arrays in PHP. Okay, so the first array in PHP is indexed arrays. First array name that we are going to discuss is indexed arrays. Indexed array. Then you already know in C++ we are declaring an array like this, A of 10. A of 10. Here A is the array name and 10 is the index value. Okay, what is A? A means it is the array name and 10 is the index value. Okay, then otherwise we are always using 10 as index value. 10 means it's specifying the location, from which location we are accessing the element. A of 10 means it is indicate 10th location. So array name and index value. But in PHP array, instead of index we are using an array consists of keys and values. Okay, so what is it? An array consists of keys and values. So the indexed array, first array is the indexed array. Arrays with numeric index are called indexed array. Okay, what is it? Arrays with numeric index. So what is the definition? Arrays with numeric index. Arrays with numeric index is known as indexed array. Arrays with numeric index is known as associative arrays. Then they are almost familiar to arrays in C++. They are almost familiar to arrays in C++. Then they use non-negative numbers as integer. Negative numbers we can't use. Non-negative number we are using as indexes. Then these are arrays. They use non-negative numbers or indexes, but in PHP instead of index or subscript we are using a term called keys. Okay, non-negative numbers as keys or indexes. Then I am going to write by default array. Always you know array index starts with 0 to n minus 1. So in PHP also array index starts with 0 to n minus 1. So first I will write the syntax for indexed array. You can write the syntax. $array name. $array name is equal to array. Normally in C++ for indicating array values we are using square bracket, but in PHP there is no square bracket, we are using parenthesis. Then here array means it is a function for giving value to array. Value 1, value 2, etc. to value n, close the parenthesis, semicolon. Okay, any number of value we can. Then otherwise one more operation is present. $array of key is equal to value. Okay, $array, then key value. Key value means we are giving separate location. 0th location this element, first location another element. So instead of single initialization step, you want to write if 10 elements we are including in our array. If we are using the second method, then 10 statements you want to write. So this is a syntax. Example I will write. Okay, same example I am going to write. Example, $array name. Here $array name is equal to register number. I am going to add register number of students. Then register number is equal to array, close the parenthesis, 67887 67893, then 67321, close the bracket, semicolon. This is for numeric values. Then I am going to include colors, another array, that means the elements as string. This is integer indexed array. I am going to write one more array that uses strings as element. So $colors. What is the array name here? Colors is equal to array red, blue, green, yellow. Then you know every string variable enclosed between double quotes. Every string enclosed between double quote. So this is the second method. So in this first section I used the first syntax. Then next I am going to write the second syntax. Okay, I am going to write the second syntax. What is the second syntax? $array key is equal to value. You know the first, what is this key? 67887 is the first element. That means the position is 0. So we can write like this: $register number array name. What is the first value? First value or 0th location. Register number of 0 is equal to 67887. Second number, $register number of 1 is equal to 67893. Then $register number of 2 is equal to 67321. Okay, 67321. Then second one, colors. How we are including colors using the second syntax? $colors is equal to red. 0th location red. Key value 0 is equal to red. Okay, 0 is equal to red. Second one, blue. $colors 1 is equal to blue. Blue in double quotes. Third one, green. $colors 2 is equal to green. Semicolon. Last one, yellow. $colors 3 is equal to yellow. Like this. Okay. So the first example using the first syntax, that means all the values we are giving or we are initializing in a single step. But in the second syntax, each variable we are allocating according to the location. Okay, according to the location we are assigning values. 0th location 67887. Then first location 67893. Then second location 67321. Then second array, what is the array name? Colors. First location 0th location red, first location blue, second location green, third location yellow, like that. Okay, so that means indexed array means an array with numeric indexes is known as indexed array. What is indexed array? An array with numeric indexes is known as indexed array. Okay. Then here location is also known as keys. We are using non-negative numbers as keys in indexed array. The syntax for representing indexed array is $array name is equal to, here array indicate it is a function. This function is used for giving values. Second method is direct method. We are using separate keys. $array of keys equal to value. Then $register number of array is equal to 67887, 67893, 67321. The next one, $colors is equal to array red, blue, green and yellow. Then direct initialization also possible. We can write like this, $colors of 2 is equal to green. Okay, so this is belonging to indexed array category. Then you know, for printing values from array we are using for loop. But in PHP there is one special function called print underscore r array name. Print r function. Print underscore r. Print underscore r parenthesis, inside the bracket you want to specify the array name. Then what will happen is you don't want to use looping statement. Without looping statement we will get all the value. You don't want to perform any kinds of iteration. We will get the value one by one. Okay, with the help of an example I will explain the working of, okay, what is a function name? Print underscore r. Print r function. So before r you want to use underscore. Okay, so the first one I am going to write one sample programs. In first program we are using for, but in the second program we are not using print r function looping statement. Simple array printing using print function and without print function. So I am going to start using variable PHP. I am going to declare an array name is equal to, what is the array name here? Name. Then array first name Raju. Then John. Second student name. Okay, so I am continuing the next line. Salim. Then third one. Okay, only 3 names. Then after that I am going to use loop. For $I is equal to 1, $I less than 3, $I plus plus. Echo $name of $I. Name of $I. Then semicolon. Name of $I semicolon. Then after that close the PHP tag. Then look here. $I equal to 1. That means we are going to start from the, okay, no, not dollar, I is equal to 0. 0th location, which one will come first? Raju will come first. After that, John will come, Salim will come. What is the condition termination? I less than 3. Okay, so the condition will execute until it reaches 3. Then, same set of statement, I am going to use print r function. If we are using print r function, then you don't want to use for loop. Then it will be easy to write, open the PHP tag. $name is equal to array, first name Raju, then second name John, then third name Salim. Then next I am not going to use any of the looping statement. Directly I am mentioning the print r function. Print underscore r. What is array name? $name. Then close the PHP program. You don't want to write any of the looping statement. Without looping statement, we can print the values from 0 to last location. So which method is good? First method or second method? Second method, because in PHP there are various amount of functions are available to avoid repetitive usage or to reduce the execution section. Because so many compiler derived functions are available, we can make use of that functions for executing PHP. So this is an example of a array, symbol array printing using for loop, and second one is for using print r function. You don't want to specify any of the condition, you write print r array name, then it will print all the values from first location to last location. Okay, so what is indexed array? Arrays with numeric indexes are known as indexed array. Then one more array present in PHP. One more array present in PHP. What is the next array? And one more array present in PHP. That is known as associative array. Associative array. Associative array. Associative array means an array with numeric indexes are known as associative array, indexed array. Then an array with named keys. Okay, array with named keys. Arrays with named keys are known as associative array. Okay, what is it? Array with named keys are known as associative array. Clear? So you know the difference between indexed array and associative array. Indexed array means arrays with numeric indexes, but associative array, array with named keys. Okay, array with named keys are known as associative array. Okay, I think it is clear what is meant by indexed array and associative array. Named keys, that means key along with the name. For example, suppose you want to create an array of the items, stationery item, along with their value. For example, cost of pen, cost of pencil. Along with the pen, you want to specify its cost also. Okay, so we will write the syntax. Associative array syntax is array, then named keys. So first one key, then arrow mark equal to and greater than symbol, key value. Then second one key, second key under equal to value, etc. This is the syntax for associative array. Syntax for associative array. First you want to specify array name, then key along with value, then again key, its value. Then example is, I am going to write the example dollar. Suppose I want to represent marks of student. Okay, marks of student. So we can write like this, dollar result. What is array name here? Dollar result is equal to array. Dollar result is equal to array. First student is Hari. First student is Hari. Then marks of Hari. What is the mark of Hari? 35. Second one John. Mark of John 36. Mark of John is equal to 36. Then Anu. Mark of Anu is equal to 34. Like this. Okay. So this is an example for associative array. Keys with named indexes. Named keys. Arrays with named key. Here 35 is the value. Hari is the name. Then John 36, Anu 34, like that. Okay, clear? So this is associative array. An array with named keys or named indexes are known as associative array. By this we can easily identify it is not relating to indexed array. In indexed array we are only specifying the value. Okay, we are not mentioning the name, but here name and also value. Here the student name Hari and marks of Hari 35. John, mark of John is 36. Okay, then what is our array name here? Result. Then, so this is associative array. Then example of associative array. I am going to write an example. So you know the syntax: key, value, etc. Any number of key along with the value we can write. Then I am going to write an example for associative array. Open PHP tag. I am going to create an array of, what is the array name? Cost. I am going to mention the item, different items along with their prices. $cost array. First item is pen -10. Okay, pen, cost of pen is equal to 10, comma, pencil is equal to 5. Okay, pencil equal to 5, comma, book is equal to 25. Book is equal to 25. Okay, pen 10, pencil equal to 5, book is equal to 25. So along with, what is the array name here? Cost. Then item along with the price is mentioned here. What is its price? 10. Pen, price of pen is equal to 10, pencil is equal to 5, book is equal to 25. Then I am going to print a statement, or I am going to print the cost and item name. Echo. A pencil cost. Next I want to display the cost of pencil. Cost of pencil, what is the cost of pencil? 5. Here pencil is the key. So I am going to write like this. Dot. You know dot operator is used to concatenate strings. So that's why pencil cost dot $cost of pencil. $cost of pencil. Then what will happen? We will get a pencil cost. $cost of pencil. Here pencil means it is the key. Okay, instead of pencil we will get the key of value present at pencil. What is the value present at pencil? 5. Okay, after that close the PHP tag. Clear? So this is associative array. Associative array means an array with named keys are known as associative array. $cost is equal to array pen 10, pencil 5, book 25, echo a pencil cost dot $cost of pencil. Then after that close the PHP tag. Okay, I think it is clear. Associative array. Then for indexed array we are using printr function. For indexed array we are using printr function. So when actually PHP is used for creating dynamic web pages. It is used for creating dynamic web pages. So dynamic web pages means at the execution time we are getting the number of entries. So if the array name or the size of array is not that means not known. Okay, we don't know the size of the array, then we can't use for loop. So an extended version of for loop is available in PHP, that is known as for each loop. Extended version of for loop. If for loop is an extension to for loop, it is used when we have an array with unknown number of elements. Okay, we have an array with unknown number of elements. Then at that moment, instead of normal for loop, we are using for each loop. Okay, which loop? What is the loop name? For each loop. So I am going to write the two methods that we are using in for each loop, because there are two different types of arrays present. One is indexed array and second one is associative array. In indexed array we are using numeric keys, but in associative array we are using named keys. So for each loop working is different in this two different arrays. So the first one is, first method, for each dollar array as dollar value. So this is the first method. So I am going to write a PHP program that uses this syntax, for each dollar array as dollar value. That means we are specifying array value and also array name and also value. For example, we already written that colors array in indexed array. So open PHP tag dollar colors is equal to array, then red, comma, blue, comma, green, comma, red. Red, green, yellow. Red, blue, green, yellow. Then after that, for each, I am going to use the same syntax, dollar array as value. Then what is array name here? Colors. Dollar colors as dollar colors as dollar value. Dollar colors as dollar value. Then after that you want to print value corresponding to that particular location. 0th location red, first location blue, like that. So dollar colors as value. Then you don't want to close the bracket, open the bracket. Dollar colors as value, this is the condition. Then open the bracket, echo dollar value. Dollar value in double inverter comma semicolon. After that close the bracket, close the PHP tag. In anywhere we mentioned about the location? No. Instead of location what we mentioned? Dollar colors as dollar value. Dollar colors as value means according to the location. According to which format we saved values in dollar colors. Here you know the order, first one is red, blue, green, yellow. Dollar colors as value, then automatically starting from the first location we will get value. But you want to include a statement in for each loop. What is it? Dollar array name as dollar values. So here dollar array name, what is a dollar array name here? Dollar colors here, array name as values. So when we write dollar value, then what will happen? We will get all the array names. So what will be the output? Red, blue, green and yellow. All the names or all the values we will get as output. Okay, so this is the first method for each loop, dollar array as values. Normally this method is suitable for indexed array. If the array is associative, then we are using another method. Okay, I think it is clear. Dollar array as dollar value. Here dollar array means array name, dollar values, values. Clear? Then next one, another syntax. If the array is associative array, then for each dollar array as. If it is associative array, then definitely there will be named keys. So what will be the statement? Dollar key as dollar key along with dollar value. You want to specify key and also value. So the same example I am going to write, same example. Open PHP, array name dollar colors is equal to array, first element red, blue, then green, yellow, blue, green, red, yellow. Then after that 4 each, dollar colors, array name colors as dollar key, dollar colors as dollar key underscore. Okay, here dollar key underscore value. So instead of value, here I am going to mention item. Which item we are mentioning here? Red, blue, green and also yellow. Dollar item. Then open the bracket, echo dollar key hyphen dollar item semicolon, close the PHP tag. Then if we write like this, what will be the output? First we will get the key. Here red, first item is red. What will be the key value of red? 0, red, comma, next one. What is the next key? 1 blue, 2 green, 3 yellow. Okay, this will be the output. We will get value along with the item or along with the key. 0 red, 1 blue, 2 green, 3 yellow. That means we will get key. 0 is the key, value present at key 0 is red, 1 is the key here, then blue. Then dollar item means here I am mentioning the item of that particular array. Here it is value. Value means it is an identifier. We can use different terms to maybe value. Actually it is not a keyword. We can use any values for representing the item. Okay, so we can use for each loop if the amount of the numbers or amount of array is not previously known. Then at that moment we can use for each loop. For each loop is an extended version of for loop. There are two syntax. First one is $array as values. Okay, it is normally suitable for indexed array. That means we are only mentioning the items. But if we want key along with item, then we are using the second method, $array as key and value. Okay, so we can conclude this video. So what we learned in this video? Arrays in PHP. There are two types of arrays in PHP, indexed array and associative array. Indexed array, array with numeric indexes. Associative array, array with named indexes are known as associative array. Okay, clear? Then example, all these you want to write and study. Then I am going to give one homework question, that means explain the different types of arrays in PHP. Explain with example. Okay, both indexed array and associative array you want to explain with example. Okay, hope you understood. The remaining section we will discuss in the next video. Okay then, thank you.